I was wondering if I'd be able to ask you some questions in reference to some research that I'm doing.
Yeah, sure, why not?
My name is Gladys, by the way. I'm a Fresno State student in studying entrepreneurship. And your name?
Xavier.
Xavier. Okay, Xavier. I wanted to ask you, how important is it to you and making sure that you're properly hydrated when working out?
Um, just mainly between sets, I'll take a sip or two of water.
Sip or two of water. And what measures are you currently taking right now with staying healthy?
Uh, I guess I'm just pretty average right now. Just drink water every day, work out, about 3 times a week.
Okay, and what are some of the foods that you intake right now to get like your proper nutrients?
Uh, Mainly just like vegetables, fruits, a lot of chicken, a lot of rice.
A lot of chicken. And what are some of the fruits that you consume primarily?
Apples, bananas, mainly bananas.
Bananas. And if you had the opportunity to make a change in the world, would you?
Yeah, I think if I was put on a big enough scale, I'm sure I could do something.
Okay, and then a few more questions. So, what are some of the fruits that you enjoy most, and some of the fruits that you enjoy least?
One food I enjoy the most would definitely be banana. Eat that all day. Food I enjoy the least, mango.
Mango.
Texture pop.
Okay, and then what type of beverages do you consume on a regular basis?
Water, Gatorade, more water.
Water. And one last one is, do you prefer cooking at home or eating out?
Definitely.
Cooking at home. Okay, well, thank you so much for your time, Xavier. I appreciate it. Have a good afternoon. My name is Gladys Sanchez. I'm with Fresno State on the entrepreneurship major, and I just wanted to ask you guys a few questions in reference to health. How important is it to you guys to make sure that you guys are keeping yourself hydrated?
Very important.
Very important. And on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you say would be the importance of keeping yourself hydrated?
Okay.
A 10. And what are some of the sources of hydration that you guys currently consume?
Water. I drink a lot of water.
Any other type of water?
Sometimes when we get out of the gym and I feel like jittery, I'll just take like a Powerade.
A Powerade. Okay, and then what type of health measures are you guys currently taking to keep up with your guys' health? Like, eating wise, are you what are the measures you guys are currently taking?
Healthier.
And like, what are some of the foods that you guys can you kind of like tell me a little bit about the
Grilled
foods?
Chicken, steak, veggies, egg whites.
Egg whites. What about fruits? Any types of fruits?
Apples, mixed fruit.
What are some of the like most fruits that you guys consume, like say on a regular basis, and some of the least?
Pineapple, bananas,
Bananas,
watermelon.
watermelon. And then one last question: if you guys could had the opportunity to make a change in the world, would you guys?
Yes.
Okay. And what type of change would you guys kind of want to put your grain of salt in?
Kindness.
Kindness. How about you?
Maybe love, kindness.
Okay, ladies, thank you guys so much for your time. I really appreciate it. You guys have. Hello, my name is Gladys Sanchez. I'm with Fresno State studying entrepreneurship, and I was wondering if I can go ahead and ask you a few questions in reference to your health. Okay, and how important is it to you to make sure you keep yourself hydrated?
I keep myself hydrated every day because Monday through Friday I come to the gym, so I make sure I got a lot of water and liquid in my system.
And what are some of the liquids that you consume on a regular basis?
Really, in the morning, I drink a lot of water. Then later on in the day, I drink a little bit of juice.
Uh-huh.
And then at night,
Okay.
I slack off. I slack off because I really ain't never been no drinker, but I just started drinking like a month or two ago. So you feel me? So I drink a little bit, alcohol every now and then at night.
Okay.
But I'm flat. I just looked up.
You're
on the
sweating it
internet.
out.
Yeah, I'm sweating it out. So I looked up on the internet though, and they said that it ain't good. We need a workout program. So I think I'm gonna lay off of it though and go back and keep drinking
That's
water. all water. You know, that's what I mostly drink anyway.
That's a
water.
healthier approach. Now,
Yeah.
in reference to staying healthy, what are some of the methods that you're currently doing to make sure you maintain yourself healthy?
I hit the treadmill, and I do my workouts in here, and you know, and I drink like muscle relaxer, eat right, eat the right food.
And what are some of the foods that you eat?
I eat like salad and stuff to go with your workout program, your diet and stuff. I don't try to never overdo it.
Okay, and what about fruits and vegetables? Do you incorporate that into your diet?
Oh yeah, I go when the farmers market was out here every Friday and closed, I go out there and get the fruit
Okay.
and get a whole bunch and eat them.
And what are
I had that with my water in the mornings every morning.
And what are your most favorite fruits and your least favorite fruits?
Well, my least, let me see, probably apples.
Okay.
And my favorite, any type of fruit that's sweet and juicy.
Like some pineapple, huh? Okay, and then one last question. And what was your name again?
Oh, my name's JQ, brother.
JQ, thank you so much. One last question. If you had the opportunity to make a change in the world, would you?
Yep.
And what kind of change would you want to bring about in the world?
All the negativity people be doing to each other, killing their own races, no matter what race you in. And number two, get Donald Trump up out of here.
Thank you so much for your some health related issues. How important is it for you to keep yourself hydrated?
Very important.
Very important. And on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you say is the level of importance?
Oh, 10.
10. And then what healthy measures are you currently taking to maintain yourself in a healthy lifestyle?
Working out, watching what I eat, make sure I stay hydrated, alkaline, electrolytes, all of that stuff, supplements.
And by watching what you eat, what are some of the foods that you consume on a regular basis?
I make sure I consume greens on the regular. I'm very conscious about making sure I have a good amount of greens daily. And just, I guess, like protein, healthy stuff, quinoa, try not to stay away from processed stuff, white bread, rice, all that.
Yes. And one last question, and thank you so much for your time. If you had the opportunity to make a change in the world or bring about a change in the world, would you? And what would that change be?
I guess just bring more joy to the world, to people in general.
Thank you so much. In reference to keeping yourself hydrated, how important is it to you to keep yourself hydrated?
All the time.
All the time? What are some of the beverages that you consume on a regular basis to make sure that you're keeping yourself hydrated?
Water, sometimes Gatorade.
Gatorade. And what are some of the measures that you're currently taking right now to make sure that you maintain yourself healthy?
8 cups of water a day.
8 cups. And your diet? What does your diet consist of?
My diet. Make sure you have vegetables.
What about fruits?
Fruits, yes.
What are some of your most favorite and your least favorite types of fruits?
I like all fruits.
All fruits.
Bananas are really good.
Okay, and one last question. If you had a chance to change the world, what would you do to change it or make it better?
Put a smile on the face.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a great day. In reference to your to keeping yourself hydrated, how I take that much of your time? Just a minute, I promise.